Excuse me. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's the Oracle Fairy. I never really say my name when I start my readings. I don't think I do. I'll be seeing other readers say their name. Like maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, 444 here. Starting off our reading for the angel number. You're highly protected. So this reading may be about some type of divine protection that you have. Or something that you were protected from. Trust your journey. Trust the way that things are unfolding for you right now. Trust that you're exactly where you need to be in the present moment. I love that starting this reading off. Like, so yeah, source protect us, protect this reading, protect our spiritual state, mental state, physical. You are somebody who has two different sides to you. I feel like this may confuse people sometimes, but also it keeps them very enthralled in your energy. It keeps them very intrigued. I'm hearing number 2. This came out like at the bottom of the deck and I kept going. And I was feeling like an energy of balance. So it says you have great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all sides of any situation and to advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. You may be an advisor or somebody, again, because you're very heavy on the energy of duality, light and dark. So it allows you to see the light side of a situation, the dark side of situations, the left, right, up, down, right. So it's like you can see all perspectives of something because you're not biased, or you have a lot of experience within you too. I'm saying, like, you can understand all sides of certain things. You are very diplomatic. You could be a boss here, somebody who's on top, or you have a boss-like energy to you. I'm hearing somebody is clear sentient. Ability to feel into certain situations, deeper places or things, sensing beyond this physical realm. Like, yeah, you could be somebody who really have your shit together, or you're meant to. At least this is what people think about when they look at you, or they, you know, they watch you. They see you as somebody who's a boss. Right? That's somebody who, like, what a woman, what a man, what a leader. You're very magnetic. Your magnetism. Heavy on the energy of 4. Somebody could be seeing a lot of 4s, protective energy. A lot of 2s, 222 again. So we had 2, 444, and 44. This is a master number. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination. Even greater success will come in the future. So you are supporting on your endeavors. You have even greater success coming when you continue on in the future. With 222 here, it's saying to trust the seeds of your thoughts. Trust some type of seeds that you've been planting towards your manifestations. You're nourishing them with your words, feelings, and actions. You are balanced, it says on this card. Like I said, I was feeling the energy of balance. So, heavy on, I read earlier for somebody, you wouldn't keep digging up a seed to see its growth, right? So this is significant on the seeds you planting. Stop doubting the process. Stop doubting the waters that you're nourishing them and watering them with, right? Because it's only stagnating the process of the growing. I'm hearing, like, it's like when you keep watching something and it seems like time is moving slower and nothing is happening. As soon as you look away or you focus on something else, that's when things start to grow or come into fruition. So you have to understand that something is working out for your highest good, but it may take patience, time, and also not you obsessing over the outcome. We got the angel number 24 here. You have a heart of gold and very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider at all time, all at once. I am generous. I feel like you're somebody who's a giver. I'm feeling somebody who has a perfect balance of masculine and feminine energy. That's why this energy of 222 is here, and this double-sided energy where you have 2 sides. So heavy on the number 2 and heavy on the number 4 in this reading. Somebody could be bored on the 4th of a month, or the 2nd of a month, or the 22nd. So yeah, there's a lot that's unseen about you that you haven't even uncovered or shed from yourself to see this truth, but you're going to start seeing. But I'm also I was going somewhere with that. Heavy on, yeah, you have a perfect balance of masculine and feminine. And I say that because on this card, it says you are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider. So this is giving, like, okay, you could be the nurturer, you could be the feminine, you could be the protector when you need to be, like mama bear, papa bear, whatever the case may be. Because maybe I'm also picking up on a single mom for somebody. That's not for everybody, but this part, you could be a single mom where you had to play all those roles at once because you did not have that father figure taking on the load or the weight, helping to take that pressure off your shoulders. But this is going to be a divine blessing because I'm hearing, like, you took on that role. You did not complain, or maybe you did complain sometimes, and maybe you said, I'm tired, and it's nothing wrong with that, but I'm feeling like you didn't stop. That's what the source is overall gifting you for, rewarding you for, because you're very generous. I feel like you're becoming very in a much so balanced energy. You're not, there's something here too, again, where you just balance your light and shadow for some of you guys, heavy, because these cards are black and white. Some of y'all could be a teacher, or you have a higher level of intelligence. I feel like your intelligence really turns people on, but also your independence. Your mental intelligence stimulates other people. This could be what that two sides is. Like you have beauty and brains as well. It's not just one thing for you. You are harmonious too. Like I feel like you're somebody who could get along with anybody. You relate to others on an almost cosmic level. So you are somebody who many people feel like, damn, why I feel like we met before? Why I feel like I've known you all my life? Why I feel like you just get me so much? Like you just resonate with my energy. I love you. Like you're somebody who many people do resonate with, they relate to. And it almost seems like supernatural sometimes, because it is. For some of y'all, you are spirit guides. You may help other people in this realm, especially if you're like a reader or, you know, you do something in the spiritual line of community. But you are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view. So yeah, somebody could be 20 years old. I just heard the year of 2020 could have been significant. Heavy on relationships. You could be a relationship like advisor, or it says you do have, or a counselor. You have the talent for mentoring or counseling relationships. So this could be a job career that you may need to look into. You have the ability to guide others on their path of love because of your experiences in love. But like I said, you're somebody who's very experienced yourself, so it allows you to be unbiased. You could be a fire sign or have fire in your charts. I'm hearing fire Venus for somebody. You have a very strong connection to fire, which can also bring great healing or great destruction. So be careful with how you're using your energy, especially if you're a fire sign. Like you could notice, you know, you can bring great love to a situation, but when you are angry, baby, you can burn everything in your path. Great destruction. So I'm definitely feeling like whether you're a fire sign or not, you're somebody who could really benefit from like candle magic or fire magic, or you have a very sharp spark to you. You're very intelligent too, I'm feeling like, for somebody here. Sexual healer, like your sexual energy is very healing as well. Yeah, you're a pioneer. I'm also getting like this energy that's going on. Yeah, just be careful where you're spreading your sexual energy. Clear audience here. You hear messages from the other side. It's a lot of gifts that you have that I feel like Source wants you to focus on. But I'm feeling like it's heavy on the energy of with this pioneering energy. Somebody here is giving like Taraji and what she's doing in Hollywood, and how she's speaking up about, you know, how she had to fight for certain roles, and how she had to fight for this and that, and how they, if you say something, they make you look like an angry black woman. So some of y'all, it's like you could be going more in this fiery like energy. I don't know her zodiac, but I wouldn't be surprised if she was fire sign. She's very charismatic and fiery and spunky. Some of y'all are a pioneer, like you're walking new roads and new paths that other people haven't walked before. Something about your independence and self-sufficiency is a necessity to you, but also I'm hearing you're going to help to open new doors for other people behind you. Also because of certain things that you had to endure. Sorry, yes, you have to go through certain things that's harder for you, but it's going to help the generations after you, or certain people after you, your own kids that come through, your own children. It's like it's going to be easier for them because of the walk that you had to take, or the risk that you had to take to achieve the life that you desire. But you will get there. But it may not be the easiest. I'm hearing it may not be the easiest path, but it's not meant to be. Some of y'all, again, you could be into divination. It's going to bring you a lot of revenue. It's going to bring, because when you're in your purpose will make way for you. Your anointing will make way for you. Your divine gifts and talents will make way for you. You're a spiritual warrior here. So don't question. You're like, don't question your power. But again, like with that Taraji situation, some of y'all need to speak up about certain things that you're enduring, or you've gone through in this lifetime. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. That's what's going to open new doors for you. Don't let nobody put you in energy of fearing what'll happen if you actually stand up for yourself. We got devilish ways. You could be somebody who's not afraid to tap into your darker side. Period. Your devious ways create a touch of danger that is hard to resist. There's a dark side to you that keeps them intrigued. So people may try to shun you, try to, oh, you know, I don't really know about her, but it's because they're afraid of you. But at the same time, they watch you because they're so intrigued with you. You're a seeker of truth and knowledge. And this is also what people are afraid of, because what they say, you want to have something, put it in a book. They were talking about black people when they said that too. So I don't know if I'm talking to like Afrocentric people, but somebody, whatever your race, color, whatever the case may be, because I was definitely feeling that for somebody who's African or American or black. You could be a seeker of truth, and many people shun you. And like I said, that has nothing to do with skin color or whatever, your ethnicity, but that was just for somebody in particular. You're very insightful. You know a certain truth that people are afraid of what you really know. They're afraid of who you really are. I feel like it's a lot of speculations about you, or also like devilish ways, or like what you're really into, if you're dark, if you're light. But again, you have two different sides to you. People may not understand the duality of that all. They may see you and say, oh my God, she's a fucking devil worshiper, or oh my God, she's into tarot, or she's into, you know what I'm saying? But you're just somebody who's just on your own path with whatever it is, source, whatever you believe in, baby, because I don't know what you believe in, but obviously you connected to the divine in some way. because you do have all these gifts, but I do feel like you're misread sometimes, but you don't mind that. You may openly tell people like, look, baby, I'm me. I practice. I'm a witch. I don't know. Whatever it is that you, because with this devilish ways, it's something that you're into or that you do, or some type of maybe just your aesthetic that kind of has people like, okay, that's kind of dark, but you know, I fuck with it. You're an alchemist. So you're somebody who, confirmation, I don't know what that was. I just heard a loud sound, but you're an alchemist. You're somebody who knows how to alchemize the energies around you. And also I'm hearing like shield certain things you don't want people to know about you. You're a true alchemist. You have the ability to transmute negativity and darkness and bring it back to the light. So that's why you have these two sides, because you've battled with your darkness. You've also embraced your lights. So I'm hearing like, this is why, look, wild card. I heard this in my last reading too. So some type of wild card energy is here for you, which is like you get to choose your path, or you get to choose. Well, obviously I feel like our paths were already chosen, but heavy on the energy of you get to choose like something type of free will with your choices, or something that's going to bring you a better outcome. Like maybe you knew what you wanted to be since you were a child, and source is going to grant this for you. Look, knowing, like I said, you knew what you want. You have an inner knowing. Hypnotic, you're somebody that's very hypnotic. People may get hypnotized by your energy. You have a very addictive personality, but you have a deeper inner knowing, possibly that you were going to be wealthy from a young age. Like you just knew that you were going to be wealthy or something big. You didn't know how you were going to do it. Possibly you did, but she does have this moon on her forehead. Says something about your intuition or your inner knowing that led you to some type of wealth that you're accumulating in this lifetime. It says mind power under here. It says I am insightful. So yeah, something about your insight is significant. I feel like you're somebody who may have an ability to detach from certain situations that no longer serve you, like that, and it scares people too. Like I definitely feel like some of y'all had a user in your energy. Somebody may work with fairies or have fairies around them. But you're very protected. Like you may lose a lot of things, but I feel like the fairies favor you too, though. You may have seen certain things. Like you're somebody who don't really speak a lot about certain things that you know either, or certain things that you encounter, because you know that many people may misread, misunderstand you, or just flat out think you're lying. So we have intuition. Your intuition is very strong. You're gonna get some type of fresh ideas or some type of new spark come back around in you too. Type of change that's taking place. Also believing in your own potential more, your own abilities. So some type of drama may be lurking because of your unique skills. Somebody may want to start some type of drama with you because of your skills. So like, don't sit here and let nobody trigger you into like acting out of body or into a lower vibrational energy, because this person just wants to start drama with you. They just want to throw spiritual attacks your way because you're chosen with this 1441. So 144 came out twice. You have a mission here, a big purpose. It's an important project or something that you're working on, or source is trying to get you to go towards, because it's going to help towards your self-development, but it's going to be a big success for you as well. I'm also hearing practice makes perfect. This could be a certain craft that you're strengthening with 4444. So that's heavy on that angel number of protection, and 8888. Wealth and protection. Your wealth is protected. Your divine inheritance is protected. Nobody can take this from you. No matter how many readers steal my messages or try to take on my essence, they cannot take what's divinely meant for me. And if so many people are trying to take from my pot, I know God got something big for me. So some of y'all need to remind yourselves of this. People cannot take on your true spiritual talents or calling or mission or gifts. I don't care how many of these people sit back and think because they got so many followers, they got so many things or accolades that they're going to... They cannot take what's meant for you. Whatever is your divine calling, somebody can do it. Every trick in the book to try to stop you dead in your tracks. And I promise you cannot and you will not miss what's for you. So some of y'all need to take some time to sit back and reflect on these changes that are about to come into your life, or certain things that you've been letting trigger you and put you in an energy of just heavy on distraction. Somebody could literally know that you're meant for something big, and they're just trying to distract you because you're an illuminator. You light up certain spaces of darkness, and people are afraid of what you may speak on, what you may know, what you may reveal and say. And this is why they try to come in and throw you off your A game. Because you're a descendant of very powerful ancestors. You are very guided and very supported, very protected. This is why that card kept coming out, because you come from a line of strong herbalists, strong wise folk, strong spiritually gifted people who were clairaudient, all the clairs that you could ever imagine. So I feel like you have a deeper knowing, inner knowing, an ancient inner knowing, it says here. And it resonates deeper than your spirit. You will know yourself by knowing your ancestors. So some of y'all need to tap in with the ancestors. You're very mystifying. You're a mystic. You're a seeker. And it doesn't matter if people accept you for this quality, because source accepts you. What you're being led towards is walk with the divine. I don't really feel like this is relationship based. I just feel like, yeah. I'm gonna pull a couple cards and close this out. So some type of stressful situation is coming to an end in your life. It says financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings are on the way. Some of y'all could have been going through it financially. You were wondering, like, am I cursed, or am I doing something wrong? Or are you going to have the financial help that you need is being sent to you right now? I just feel like there was some type of shift that you were going through. I definitely feel like you could have been in a cycle of comparing yourself to others or your journey. Maybe you felt like, damn, Clarissa just got a new car the other day and I'm still trying to save up for. You're exactly where you need to be. I promise you, you're not missing out on anything. My mama used to tell me that all the time, and she was never wrong. You're not missing out on nothing that's meant for you, at least, okay? So you could have been stuck in a cycle of shame or guilt or something that was keeping you separate from your blessings because that did not come from source. You should not be comparing your journey or what you have to others, because comparison is a thief of joy. So something was keeping you small. This could have been your perception, something you were focusing on, your mindset, and that's what's shifting now. But you have to understand that everybody has their own personal journey, their own walk, right, of faith as well. Something could have just been testing your faith before you got an even bigger blessing than what you were focusing on somebody else's plate. So focus on your own plate. Focus on your own blessings. Your time is coming. Your time will come. If you feel like your ancestors been speaking to you and sending you messages, that's what you need to pay attention to, because it's guiding you. One more card here. If you are worried, you don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you are using to hold on. It may be taking more strength to hold on to a situation than it would to let go of it. Some of y'all, that's y'all word. That's the entire message. Release whatever this was that you were clinging to, or that you were, I don't know, for whatever reason, because you're being guided, you're being led to something entirely new that you can enjoy. So when you redirect your energy, you're going to see the shift. If something deep within is telling you that something is not right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, change it. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life. But some of y'all been staying stuck in situations that you know for a good and damn well it ain't for you. It ain't making you happy. It's not productive. It's not creating anything new for you. It's not creating the results that you would like or love or expected. And it's time to let it go. I'm hearing you holding on. It's draining you. You're doing more damage holding on than letting go. So that could be significant for somebody. And I'm gonna leave with that song, Peace of Mind by Lauryn Hill, because I was talking to God today and I just said, God, what can you tell me about what I'm going through in my situation? Or what can you tell me? Like, I always ask God, I've talked to God, like, because we are friends, like somebody sitting right next to me, because she is, whatever the case may be. I said, what can you tell? Because I speak to source through music too. For some of y'all be like, I don't really know. Sometimes I have a hard time hearing God. Like, get creative with it. Sometimes I turn on my playlist and I say, okay, I'm going to shuffle this. Put the song on that's going to, I can hear you through this song. Put a song on. Look, sometimes I just do things like that. Like, it's like pulling a card. What's the difference between that and pulling a fucking card? So sometimes when I just want to talk to God, I'll be like, look, I'm going to shuffle this whole damn 3,000 list of songs I got. And you tell me, all of these songs speak to me. Peace of Mind by Lauryn Hill came on. So I automatically was like, okay, thank you. Like, this is, yes. Like, and she said when it first came on, I gotta find peace of mind. I gotta find peace of mind. So some of y'all, this could be what you're telling yourself. She said, this is what you tell yourself. That's what that voice in your head says when you're trying to find peace of mind. And she goes on in this song to say, like, basically somebody was draining her of her energy. And for some of y'all, I feel like that song is very symbolic for her relationship with God as well. Like how she was going to God, like, I need you, just a lot about, how people in her life or a certain person tried to make her seem like you needed me. But really what you need is that connection with source, your walk with source, your mission, your purpose. That's going to give you a lot of, it's going to fill you up, right? So some of y'all, this could be significant for where you're at right now. So that song could be significant. It was a message for me and it could be a message for you in it. So I am going to stop there, you guys. I don't want to talk too much, go over I know there's no limit, but I do want to just say that you're protected. That 444 energy came out for a reason, more than once. If you're in an energy of fearing your stability being taken away, fearing not having enough financially or not being loved or not being enough, that's all just an illusion. Source has never let you down, and Source is not going to start letting you down now. So I'm hearing that Ty Tribbett song, same God back then, same God right now. So some of y'all need to remember that Source didn't let you fall back then when you were at your worst. You could feel like you at your worst right now, but it is not over and the sun will shine again. So thank you for watching this far, and I hope that it resonated and gave you the message that you needed.